Are you struggling to create a VTuber avatar? Do you want to elevate your stream from this to this? In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do that without selling your car and family heirlooms or getting 6 nervous breakdowns in the process. First of all, if you watched my previous video about animated backgrounds in OBS, I talked about how important a consistent theme is for your channel. From the very beginning, you should have your branding in mind. Even if you are just doing this for hobby and not planning to monetize, you are definitely going to need a theme for the whole stream. This makes it look professional, consistent, and honestly makes your own life easier. This is especially true if you're planning to do a faceless channel. Mascots are a must-have. Let it be a super handsome version of yourself or an animal mascot like on my wife's channel. Or if you want to go wild like this guy, you can do this as well. Mascots in general are great as visual hooks. They will give you an identity, and to your channel they will provide a face for the videos or streams, even if you don't want to show your real face all the time. This video will go through the technical setup of avatars for stream through OBS, but stick around because at the end of the video I am going to cover how to create the perfect lip sync for your avatar for your recorded videos as well. So let's jump into it. Here is what you are going to need: a high-resolution image of your avatar. If you are lucky, you are a talented artist and can draw it for yourself. If not, don't worry, we will have that covered. You will also need an image editing software. The free ones are honestly going to be perfect. The free online version of Adobe, Pixlr, or GIMP are great for the job, but let me know in the comments below what your favorite software is and why. You will also need OBS or basically any other streaming program. And as a note, if you ever worried about what viewers see on stream if your game crashes, check out my other video about how to create an awesome animated background for your streams. You will need VTuber Mini, and the biggest shout out to these guys since they are providing this awesome program in a pay what you think model, so definitely support them if you can. And last but not least, you will need CapCut. This one is actually for the extra tip at the end of the video, so if you just want your avatars for Twitch or streaming in general, it's not going to be needed for this one. And that's all. You don't need to spend a fortune or get a stream avatar 2000 to do the job. Surprisingly, the first step is to figure out what avatar you want. It can be whatever you think of and whatever you think describes you best as a streamer. Just make it consistent with the rest of your channel. As your channel grows, you will need to think about channel emotes, role names for your supporters, and even inside jokes for the stream, so try to plan the way you will go and stick with that road. Starting to stream is overwhelming as it is, so this can make your own life easier. If you can, definitely support artists and pay a digital creator to draw your avatar. But if you're broke, don't worry, I've got your back. You can use both ChatGPT or Gemini for creating your digital avatars. Just ensure that it's high resolution enough so zooms won't wreck it. But here comes the part where it starts to become tricky. For this to work, you will need multiple versions of the same character. One with open eyes and open mouth, one with closed eyes and open mouth, one with open eyes and a closed mouth, and finally, one with closed eyes and a closed mouth. The problematic part can be that you need to ensure that the rest of the image perfectly matches the other pictures in terms of posture, colors, and basically everything else. Otherwise, your avatar will look like this.
Your skin is pale white and ice cold. Your eyes change color. And sometimes you speak like you're from a different time. You never eat or drink anything. You don't go out in the sunlight. How old are you?
17.
How long have you been 17?
A while.
I know what you are.
Say it out loud. Say it.
A terribly animated VTuber avatar.
I actually needed to struggle with this for some time. In the end, I simply gave up on AI and edited the pictures myself, since nothing else was working. If you do edit manually, ensure you edit using layers so you can actually see what you are doing and everything is aligned. Edit as minimal parts as possible. Start with editing the character with open eyes, open and closed mouth, then use those to create the closed eyes versions as well. To be honest, this is the hardest part of the job. And once you are finished with this, all you need to do is to set up the technical parts. For these, you need to download VTube Mini. The link will be in the description. Ensure that once you downloaded the zip file, you actually unzip it and just don't run it from the zip like a barbarian. Once you're done with that, you can simply run the program and add your pictures as the program tells you to do. You can also add GIF files, and yes, I'm pronouncing it as GIF and not as GIF, and other pictures as well, which can be called, but the latter will only work through hotkeys, either through your normal keyboard or a Stream Deck. Once you've uploaded the pictures, you can already see the magic happening. With the sliders on the left, set the sensitivity to your desired level. You will need to do some manual testing for that, so VTube can be as accurate as possible. Once you are done with this, you need to decide whether you want a green screen background, which can later be removed by OBS, so only your avatar is showing on the stream, or if you want to create a virtual background for your character. If you use a green screen, ensure you pick a color your character doesn't have. If you decide on a virtual background, ensure you add a minimum blur with an editing software to the background, which will give it a bit of depth. When you are finished with VTube, save your work. And if you want to stream right away, do not minimize VTube, otherwise OBS will not record its screen. Fire up OBS and head to your scenes. Once you are in the scene where you want to add your avatar, simply run VTube, and as a reminder, do not minimize it. And if you decided on the green screen, you need to filter out the background color using OBS. Here you can also add extra images for the top layer of your avatar, for example, a microphone, or to be honest, whatever floats your boat. And you can also play a bit with colors, saturation, and all the filters to ensure that the avatar is just supporting the stream. If you add extra elements, such as the microphone, ensure you group it with the VTube window so they move and scale together with the rest of your avatar. See? We didn't even need the Streamer 2000 for it.
Are you tired of your streams looking like this? Introducing the revolutionary new product that will change streaming forever. The incredible, the unbelievable Streamer 2000. The Streamer 2000 comes with 4 amazing facial expressions. Don't delay. Get the Streamer 2000 today for the low price of just $50. Easy payments of $19.99. Streamer 2000. It's not a paperback, it's the future of streaming. The Streamer 2000 is a paperback for entertainment purposes. Results may vary and are highly dependent on the user's artistic ability and willingness to wear a bag on their head while streaming. Not responsible for loss of face or dignity. Please, recycle.
I think my solution is definitely better than that one. If you also think so, please leave a comment, hit the like and subscribe buttons. And if you have any more questions that I didn't answer, just let me know. You can do that either in the comments, or you can jump into one of my live stream at twitch.tv/Hartitinke and ask them live. We are an English-friendly channel. And now, as I promised, here's how you create perfect lip sync for your avatar if you are doing recorded videos. For this, you can also use the same avatars generated for VTube. When I did my research for this video, I watched some channels talking about lip sync. One of the tips I saw was basically just to create 3 different versions of your avatar, each of them with differently open mouth. But please don't do that. You will come across unprofessional, no matter how good your stream or video is otherwise. Either stick to how some YouTubers, such as CapCut for example, do it, and don't bother with mouth animation at all, or do it properly. There are no in-betweens. First of all, record your sound. Ensure to either use a software that supports equalizers or edit the sound later in CapCut so your voice comes across as beautiful as it is to your viewers. Then you need to cut your voice into 1-minute parts so you can upload them to this beautiful website operated by Adobe. This will create a natural looking, perfectly lip-synced animation for you to use. First, I always use the Just Mouth option with a green screen background. You can also use a transparent background, but then you need to actually edit it in Adobe, since with a transparent background you are unfortunately not allowed to download. Once you are done with the upload and the download as well, fire up CapCut, create a project and add your avatar alongside the downloaded mouth animations. Once you have added everything to CapCut, including your character with closed eyes, whenever you are not speaking, cut that part away from the speaking parts. Once you've done that, we will add a bit of spice that will make your character feel even more alive. Insert your character's closed eyes picture with closed mouth to OBS, and at random intervals, place it above the normal character picture, but below the mouse animation. Overlay them perfectly and introduce blinking. Ensure you use random intervals, insert longer and shorter blinks, and 1 or 2 double blinks just to make it realistic. Then apply the camera shake filter on the parts where you are speaking. Ensure to apply the same camera shake for the blinking pictures as well. I prefer to keep the camera shake low on longer parts of the speaking and stronger shakes when the voice is loud or I'm saying something important. As a final step, to ensure everything stays organized and intact, select all the VTuber animations and create a compound clip out of them. A compound clip will group them together, but it still allows you to edit them separately and together as well. So if you want to change lighting, apply filters, or resize it, ensure you create a compound clip before that to make your life much easier. And guys, this is it. You have created yourself a professional looking VTuber avatar which will make your channel stand out from the rest. And if this video helped you, please support the channel by subscribing, liking the video, and commenting. While you are at it, please support my wife's Twitch channel as well with a follow. Thank you and see you next time.